where to find me. I was hungry, you were bread for my soul. I was thirsty, and you gave living water. You were my shelter when I had no place to go. That's why sometimes I just want to praise you. Sometimes just to speak your name. Sometimes I just want to thank you without asking you for a thing, Lord. Sometimes I lift my hands to you, and sometimes all I do is cry. Everything that I have, I owe to you. Lord, at Calvary's the reason why. When I think of the love that you've given me, Lord, when I think of the price you paid for me, then these trials on earth, they just seem like nothing when they're compared to dark Calvary. That's why sometimes I just want to praise you, and sometimes just to speak your name. Sometimes I just want to thank you without asking you for a thing, Lord. Sometimes I lift my hands to you, and sometimes all I do is cry. Everything that I have, I owe to you. Lord, at Calvary's the reason why. That's why sometimes I just want to praise you. Sometimes just to speak your name. Sometimes I just want to thank you without asking you for a thing, Lord. Sometimes I lift my hands to you, and sometimes all I do is cry.
want to tell you a story. I used to go down on 7 Mile to Ralph Parks Church. He was a powerful man in faith. His dad was a minister. He said his dad would preach hard to the churches. And the churches would get mad and they wouldn't give him any money because they didn't like that hard preaching. And he said his dad would always gather the family around the table, whether it was food or no food, and they would pray and thank God for the food. He said this one particular time his dad had called the family together. And they didn't have any food at all, but they held hands and prayed and thank God. And pretty soon they heard a knock at the door. And when he went to the door, it was in the wintertime. He said snow was on the ground. And when he went to the door, he looked around, and there was no tracks anywhere. But there was a big box of food sitting there. And I believe that the angels of the Lord carried that food and put it there. But if you've got faith in God, I'm a firm believer that faith in God still moves mountains. And if you look at the situation we're living in today, all the jobs that's lost, 200,000 deaths, 53,000 in the United States, and millions of jobs lost. We're going to have some faith in God to help us through these dark times. Amen. And I believe that maybe some of it's still to come, and maybe it might not be as good as what it is now. But I do know one thing, that our Father in heaven owns it all. Amen. The Bible said He owns the hills and the cattle of 1,000 hills. Many, many peoples went to God to get their needs met, and God's met them. And I want to read to you from the book of Job today, living by your faith. You can't live by my faith, you have to live by your faith. There's things in life that everybody has to walk out for themselves. My wife, she's been sick for a long time, and I pray for her every day. But there's problems that she has to walk out and live for herself. I can pray and lift her up and help her as best I can. But we have to learn to live by our faith. In the book of Job, the first chapter in the 19th verse says this, and behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness, and smote the four corners of the house, and it fell upon the young men, and they are dead. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee. Then listen what Job done. He lost everything in life that he had. He was the wealthiest man in the East. He lost all of his wealth, and then the final thing was he had 10 children, and they all got killed. But look what Job said. Job said this. He said, then Job arose and rent his mantle and shaved his head, fell on the ground and worshiped God. Now let me say something to you. It's easy to lift your hands and praise God when everything's going good in your life. You can feel the presence of the Lord. You've got money in the bank. The kids are well. Everything's going great. You can praise God. But the highest praise that you can give to God is when everything's falling apart. That's right. Yes. You're saying, God, you're still God. I still love you. You'll still supply my need. And then the Bible said that Job arose, rent his mantle, shaved his head, fell down upon the ground, and worshipped God. And the Bible said, and he said, naked came I out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return thither. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. And the Bible said, in all this, Job did not sin or charge God foolishly. Now I want you to take a look at his life. Living by your faith. Job was living by his faith. He fell on the earth and blessed the Lord. He's still God. He can still take care of business. And then to look at the wife's faith. She was living by her faith. Job was living by his faith. She was living by her faith. Look what the Bible says. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thy integrity? Curse God and die. She was living by her faith when everything happened bad to her. She didn't have the faith to stand the trial of her life. So there'll be days in your life that people won't be able to help you. You'll have to live by the faith that you have in your heart to God. But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. Why shall we not receive good at the hand of God, and shall we not receive evil? And all this, Job did not sin with his lips. In other words, Job realized that there would be trials for all of God's people. The Bible said we'll enter into the kingdom of heaven through much tribulation. And I've preached it so many times, the storms will come in your life. But if you're anchored on the rock, praise God, you'll be able to weather the storm and you'll come out a better person. And I want to read from Mark chapter 11, some of my favorite scriptures. Maybe we can look to God today. I remember reading of a man that had a boy that was demon-possessed. He took him to the disciples, and they couldn't do anything with him. He took him to Jesus, and Jesus rebuked him and said, this kind only goes out by prayer and fasting. And so he rebuked them for not having faith in order to do that. And let me just say this to you. I've been a pastor for a long, long time. In one of my ministries, I don't do it much anymore, I've probably been in 50 homes in the state of Michigan. And in other states, they would call me because they were having demonic problems in the home. They would call me, and Brother Ted, a great man of God, the deacon of our church, I love him dearly. Ted and I would go to these homes, and I've seen Satan do a lot of stuff in my lifetime. But I want to say this to you, the way it's looking in America, people losing their job, perhaps not knowing if they're going to be able to make their rent payment, their house payment, where the food's coming from. I want to say this to you, I experienced one thing with dealing with Satan. The number one thing that he uses against people is fear. If you let him bring that fear in your life, and you accept a little bit of it, brother, you're in trouble. Because he'll keep coming at you. He'll keep coming at you till you'll be afraid to get out of the house. The Bible said in 1 Timothy chapter 7, 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 9, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Amen. Now I wonder why he said that God not given us that spirit, Satan gives us that spirit, but he said of power before love. Because God gives you the power to cast that out of your life. You don't have to accept everything that comes down the pike. If you accept everything comes down the pike, Satan will make it to where you won't even be able to get out of your bed. Praise God. But you've got to learn to say no to Satan in the name of Jesus. The Bible said if you rebuke him, he'll flee. And that's the truth. I can tell you story after story what I've seen him do in life. Some scary things. And I've had fear to hit me in basements and different places. We always turn the lights out because Satan don't manifest during the day. I never go unless it's dark. If I'm called to a home, I always go in the dark because that's when Satan manifests. And I've had him to hit me that with fear, it seems like it almost paralyzes you. And it'll take you a little bit to come back to your senses and understand what's happening in your life. But I do know one thing. Greater is he that's in you and in me than he that's in the world. Who is the greater one? The Lord Jesus Christ. In the book of Mark, the 11th chapter and the 12th verse, on the morrow, when they were coming from Bethany, he was hungry. And seeing a fig tree afar off having leaves, he came, and happily he might find things thereon, anything thereon. And when he came to it, he found nothing but leaves. For the time of figs was not yet. And Jesus answered, now I want you to look at what he done. And Jesus answered, said unto it, no man eat fruit of thee hereafter forever. And this is the important part. Jesus said it so his disciples would hear it. And he said, and his disciples heard that. Jesus wanted them to hear him say that he cursed that fig tree. Why did he want them to hear that? He wants to build faith in their life. When you come on down to verse 20, and in the morning, as they were going back, as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And Peter, calling to remember, said unto him, Master, behold, the fig tree which thou cursest is withered away. Overnight, that thing withered away because Jesus cursed it. He wanted them to hear that. He wants us to have faith in him. Look what he said, verse 22. And Jesus answered and said unto them, have faith in God. Have faith in God. If you need a job, when I worked at General Motors, I was a janitor up in the personnel department. And the second man at the Cadillac plant in Lake Orion, the second man was Vinny Carrazzo. He was a man that people were scared of. And one day, the General Motors started hiring. The coach was hiring, so the General Motors started hiring. And I went to the union. I had a son-in-law that needed a job. I said, can you help me get my son-in-law in? Well, they weren't going to help me. They all had people that needed jobs. I understood that. So I made up my mind, I'll pray until God opens the door where I can get in. And I cleaned his office. And I'll pray till God opens the door that I can get in and talk to him. And it took me about 6 weeks of praying every day. God opened that door because I'm up there in the personnel cleaning his office and windows and stuff. And one day, the door was open. Everybody was gone, and he stayed late sitting in that chair. And I went into him and I said, can you help me get my son-in-law a job? He said, I can. He said, you take the Social Security and all the information and give it to Beverly, the secretary, and it'll be done. And do you know I had probably 30 people that I got jobs in General Motors because God gave me favor with him. I said, Lord, give me favor with him. Here, I'm a janitor. He's wearing a suit and tie. I look like a bum. And yet God opened that door that he permitted me to go in to talk to him. And any time I see him in the plant, he would throw his hand up. How you doing, Ray? How you doing? Why did that happen? Because God gave me favor with that man. And when we was working on a church at the Pontiac, we were building a big fellowship hall. And we didn't have anybody to do drywall. And there was a man in the shop that disliked me with a passion. And I never done a thing to him. John Byers, I don't think you know him. But he was a big old guy from Alabama, just mean as a rattlesnake. And he took a dislike at me, and I prayed, and I said, God, you're going to have to do something about this. I've done no wrong to him. You're going to have to give me favor with him. And do you know where I live at today? John Byers, I had such favor with him, took me to a plant and bought windows to put in my house. In the fellowship hall at the Pontiac Church, he was a drywall man before he come to Michigan. He went back and finished the mud work in that fellowship hall. So you can't tell me that prayer don't work and that God won't give you favor with people. If you put your faith in a living God, God loves you. God loves me. God loves us. He wants to bless us. The Bible said that he come that we might have life and have it more abundantly. What does the word abundant mean? It means an overflowing life. And let me finish this up before I come to close. And in the morning as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. Peter called in the room and said unto him, Master, behold, the fig tree without curses withered away. And Jesus answered and said unto them, have faith in God. For verily I say unto you that whosoever, listen what he said, now whosoever, that includes you all, right? I'm the whosoever. You're the whosoever. You don't have to be a pastor. You don't have to be a preacher. You don't have to be this or that. You just have to be born again and believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and God will perform miracles. And for verily I say unto you that whosoever shall say, now that's another important thing that he said. If I understand anything about English, who shall say? In other words, you have to speak to the mountain. Whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed and cast, it shall be done. So we believe in God. Speak to the problems in your life. What are the mountains? The mountain would be considered anything that you have need of that's in your way today. If you need a job, if you need some help, man, I've seen God do so many things like that, all because of prayer, because of somebody trusting the living God today. So if you have a need from the Lord today, just trust Jesus. He said, for whosoever say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, shall not doubt in his heart, but shall be those things which he saith shall come to pass. He shall have whatsoever he saith.
Amen.
Now, I went to a couple of schools. I've said that before. And the first thing that I learned going to school is this. That when the Bible makes plain sense, look for no other. Now, this is just about as plain as you can get. If you believe it in your heart, God will do it for you. You can't get much plainer than that. I know that the Bible teaches that you have to rightly divide the Scriptures, but some are so plain that they don't need any rightly dividing. That's why the Bible said not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the truth. The word of truth, so there is things that need truth in rightly dividing, but not this. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever you desire when you pray, believe that you receive them, you shall have them. Now he makes one stipulation here. This is what he said, verse 25. And when you stand praying, some people, you can stand praying. That's what Jesus said. I usually get down on my knees to reverence the Lord. I've got people in the church that get down on their belly, but that's up to them. But when you stand praying, forgive if you have aught against any. That your Father which is in heaven may also forgive your trespasses. But if you do not forgive, neither will your Father which is in heaven forgive you your trespasses. And that's funny that he put that one stipulation when he said to believe from your heart and pray. And if you've got mountains in your life today, speak to the mountains and God will make a move. But he put that one stipulation there. If you have aught against anybody. And I guess the reason being is because Jesus forgave me when I was a no good gambler that run a big gambling house and done it all bad. Wasn't nothing good about me. Wasn't nothing worth saving about me. But Jesus loved me. For God so loved the world, that was me and that was you. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Amen. So I believed in Jesus. And the reason that I believed in Jesus, because my wife's been a Christian forever. She prayed for me all the time. And she'd sick preachers on me, and they'd come to the front door, and I'm going out the back door. Didn't want no part of it. Leave me alone. I'm all right. But I knew I wasn't right. I know I wasn't right, but I didn't want to surrender. And then one day, I know that it was getting bad. I'm going to have to go to a divorce court. And she said, go to church with me. I figured, man, that's easier than going to a divorce court. So I went to church with her, and I got saved. They had a revival. I went to surrender to the Lord. That's 45 years ago. And the strange thing is this, and I don't know how much you know about Jesus, or the devil, he's always tempting you, right? He's always putting something there in your way to mess you up, or putting thoughts in your brain. But he's never tempted me to go back to gambling or drinking. I was never a person that liked alcohol, so I didn't drink. I never smoked a cigarette in my life. I've never drank that much, but I had a gambling habit. My family, and I'm going to say this, and I'm coming to a close. My family, and God is my witness, have never heard me say a bad word. Even when I was running the gambling houses, my children have never seen me touch an alcoholic beverage, and they'll testify to that. Never heard me say a bad word. And always respected my family because I was raised that way. Be good to your family. Be good to women. Treat them right. I was raised that way, and it stuck with me. But I did have my habits, and God delivered me from every one of them. And as we come to a close today, if you'll just simply say, and I'm going to say this again. I know you've heard me say it before, but I want to repeat it. I know the Pentecostal people, and some folks say that, and it's worth saying, that you have to have an anointing that just floods this building when you pray to get an answer. That's not true. There's no truth to that. All you have to do is just say from your heart. I've seen God do things that I just asked God. No anointing, no spirit about me. I just wanted Him to help me. I've had 3 kidney stone surgeries. 2 of them, they went up and took them out. And I got back home from the hospital probably 3 years ago. And the last one I had, they told me, they said, your body's like a factory that makes the stones, and you've got at least 100 stones in your sack. I've been in the hospital, and I had that done to me, and they gave me all that morphine, and that was terrible stuff. And I got to lay in that bed that night after coming home from the hospital. I felt them start to move. If you've ever had them, you know what I'm talking about. I felt them start to move in my body. And I didn't have no anointing about me. I said, please, Lord, I don't want to go back to that hospital and take that morphine again. And you know I've never had another pain with a kidney stone.
Amen.
God took them away.
Amen.
Thank you.
So I know all you have to do is just ask God. He loves you. And God will answer.
Yes.
No big person. Everybody's equal in God. Everybody's equal. We're all equal. It's up to us how much we want to surrender to the Lord. So let's pray. Heavenly Father, as we come to you today, Lord, we love you for your word. We love you because we're born again. We know you, Father God, as our Lord and Savior. Lord, there's so many people out in the world today that need some help from you. And Father God, I pray that the anointing of the Lord will draw them to an altar, Father God. You said no man can come to me except my Father draw him. And I pray today that the Spirit of God will begin to convict and show them, Lord, that they need a Savior. Because this thing's winding down, Heavenly Father. You know it's winding down, and I believe it's winding down. And people need to get right with God today. This nation in a world of trouble. So much hatred and bitterness in this world today, Lord God. But, oh God, I pray that you'll just touch with your mighty power, that people will be drawn to you and they'll surrender you. In Jesus' name, amen.